From this point of view, you can see that the thickest string, or the low E, is on the bottom, and the thinnest string, or the high E, is on the top. It's just like that on tab paper, with the bottom line representing the thickest string, and the top line representing the thinnest string. As I pluck the notes from the bottom to the top, you can see that the corresponding lines on the tab paper also go from the bottom to the top, and a 0 appears on each string as I pluck it. That 0 represents an open string. It means that I'm not pressing down any frets. So here, we're basically just playing all the open strings from the lowest string to the highest string. So now we'll learn how to move up the fretboard. We'll do this along a single string, the high E string, which is represented by the top line of the guitar tab. As I've already mentioned, plucking a string without pressing down a fret is represented by a 0 on the guitar tab. But if we press down the string between the nut, this white piece of plastic here, and the first fret, that piece of metal there, we get a note. That note is represented by a 1 on the guitar tab because we're pressing down the string to the first fret. So now let's count up the fretboard. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Most guitars have inlays. Those are these white dots here. They help you know what fret you're on when you're further up the neck. Most guitars have them at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th fret, which are all odd numbers. There's a special inlay at the 12th fret, and that's because all the notes on the 12th fret are exactly 1 octave higher than the open string. So now we're ready to put our guitars upright. So as I mentioned earlier, on guitar tab, the bottom line represented the thickest string and the top line represented the thinnest string. And when our guitar was on our lap, it was the same way. Now that we've put our guitar right side up, it's the other way around. The thickest string is on the top and the thinnest string is on the bottom. So now we're ready to try reading a song using tab. For this, we'll do hot cross buns. On the tab, you'll see a 7 on the top line. The top line represents the thinnest string, the high E string. And to get to the 7, we can count up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that we have our starting note, we can go step by step through the tab. It goes 7, 5, 3. And then we do that again. 7, 5, 3. Now you'll see that there's 4 3s in a row. So we'll hold down the 3rd fret and pluck it 4 times. Same thing, but for the 5th fret. And then to finish it off, 7, 5, 3. So now we're going to play a melody that goes across more than just one string. This means that we not only have to play the correct fret, but we have to see what line of the tab that fret number is written on, and then we have to find the corresponding string and make sure we're playing it on the correct string. We'll start on the G string, go to the B string, back to the G, and so on. On tab, if you see 2 notes that line up vertically, it means you play them at the same time. In this song, Smoke on the Water, we're going to be playing the D and G strings.